Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. Want to start off first things first. Give it all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rahakadash, which in Pele Hebrew tongues, Creator Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to your sister, brothers living is true. And shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and standing, show themselves approved. Shalom. Woo, Yahshua Allah. Yahweh Bashim Shah is putting the beat down. Oh, Babylon the Great, America. They problems are just being compounded. And as we're going to look through these scriptures, what's happening to Babylon the Great is the same thing that happened in ancient Egypt. I'm going to show you that through the scriptures. This place is drying up, literally. Financially, it's drying up. The resources are drying up. It's drying up. That's, this place is about to be judged. So check it out. Got an article. It says Scottsdale, Arizona cuts off water to suburb in response to Colorado River drought. You keep that suburb. That's the people with money getting, having some problems. The middle class, Check it out. It says it's been over 2 weeks since the water supply was cut off from an unincorporated community outside of Scottsdale. However, the drought is a problem 2 decades in the making. So Yahweh Shah is walking this place down, man. He's drying it up. The river is literally drying up. The Colorado River is drying up. Lake Mead, the levels are low. It's a lot of places that's just dry, especially on the West Coast, man. This place is not doing good. It's drying up. Check it out. It says residents in the community in the foothills of Scottsdale, Arizona, say they are on the verge of running out of their water supply after the city stopped selling water to the unincorporated suburb due to the ongoing drought. So they about to run out of water. This place is getting turned into a third world country. How you in Babylon the Great, America, supposed to be the richest, most powerful country in the world, and now you can't even keep the water going? That's the Lord. That's our power. He's showing himself. So let's keep on reading. Rio Verde foothills includes normally lush golf courses, tennis courts, a clubhouse, and hiking trails. Home prices start around $500,000 and run up to $2 million. So like I said, these are the people with money. How you rich man? Now it ain't looking so good. You got this big $500,000 $1 million house, but yet you ain't got no water. What they look like, man? Hey, man, the Lord, he going hard. So check it out. It says, until recently, the unincorporated community with about 1,000 residents brought its water from Scottsdale. However, with the recent drought conditions, Scottsdale city officials announced in late December it would stop selling water to Maricopa County residents in the Rio Verde foothills. No more water for the hills, baby. So Maricopa County officials and county residents living in the Rio Verde foothills area were informed of this eventuality in 2015 all the way up to 2022. And in December 29th, Scottsdale City memo read, it's been over 2 weeks since the water supply was cut off on January 1st. So they water got cut off on the 1st. So they're having to spend more bread to incorporate water, probably buy water by the tons, boatloads, bottled water, all of that, but they're not getting no more, from the faucet. That's cut off. The Colorado River is low. That's it, folks. So I'm going to see if I'm going to keep on reading. Yeah, I'm going to keep on reading. The Arizona Republic newspaper reports Rio Verde foothills residents have sued the city of Scottsdale. That ain't about to do nothing. You can sue all you want to. They can't help you. The river is drying up. What you want me to do? Ain't no water. You can sue all you want to. So check it out. It says, while the southwest monsoon season and rounds of atmospheric river rains slamming into California have offered small improvements, yet all that water, that little flooding ain't helping them, to the overall western drought, the problem is that Arizona gets about 36% of its water supply from the Colorado River. The recent rain cannot fix a problem decades in the making. You hear that? Can't fix that problem. So, according to Arizona State University's KYL Center for Water Policy at Morrison Institute, for the past 20 years, water levels in Lake Mead, a large Colorado River reservoir, has been dropping amid drought conditions. Yeah, their lake is having issues. They're worried it's going to dry up. They've been having that type of issues. So it says Colorado River provides water to 40 million people across 7 states, including Arizona, according to NOAA's National integrated drought information system. States are cutting water supplies amid a plan to mitigate the risk of Lake Mead's critically low water levels. So that's why they're cutting it off, because they don't want to lose that lake. They lose that lake, woo, they really gonna be in trouble. So Arizona's Maricopa, Pima, and Pima counties receive water through Central Arizona Project will see the biggest cuts, according to Arizona State's KYL Center for Water Policy. So, hey, the Lord is drying this place up. He's drying the rivers up. He's drying the lakes up. It's literally drying up. And if that dries up, you can't do what? You can't get water to your crops. Then the crops get dried up. You don't have no crops. That's the food. That's leading into the famine. That's that famine, man. He's doing this place the same way he did Egypt. Same thing. And he's doing it on whose behalf? The hopeful elect's behalf. Yahushua like, hey, look here. Let my people go. And we know Esau ain't about to let us go. So Yahushua about to show him, fat, mean, greasy. Let me show you something. Let me do you. Let me show you who run it, devil. So check it out. Let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah. And I'm going to show you that this happened before. It is happening again. This is Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. You hear that? So you got to look at it. Now that's talking about ancient Egypt, but you got to look at the Babylonians, these Edomites, these American Edomites. They're in the same situation. They're failing. Their counsel's being destroyed. Look at Joe Butthead. He don't even know what day it is. And they seeking to their idols. They going to do their little rituals, Baphomet and all that, and it's not working. It's still drying up. Your economy is still busted up. Your military is getting weaker by the minute. Your infantry, anyway, is getting weaker by the minute. You're getting exposed by the prophets, and everything's going bad for you. Nothing's going right for Esau. Everything's going bad for Esau. So he got to hurry up and institute an MOTB system before, it look like it's too late. So you got to throw it up when he ain't even ready. So they going to their familiar spirits, they wizards, they up there praying to Baphomet and Satan and all that, and it's not working. They looking like, shit, we answered to Yahushua. He said, your time is up. So, they crying and, boo-hooing and blowing snot boogers, and you can tell they scared. I'm looking at the mouthpiece for the elites, and they scared. So I know the elites are scared. They in their bunkers shaking. So check it out, I'm going to hit 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of the cruel Lord, and the fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts. You hear that? That's why. He's giving them over, these Babylonians, over to Yahushua. Now they getting into the hand of the Lord, and he rocking them. They can't get nothing right. He's taking their wisdom away. Now they stumbling, bumping in the dark, and can't get their plan right. And they don't even know what to do with us no more. Then we over here getting our wisdom. We coming back to the knowledge of who we are, and you can see the dynamic, man. They tripping. See? And then here go number 5. Here's the point. Here's why I wanted to hit on number 5. Isaiah 19:5. And the waters shall fail from the sea, and the river shall be wasted and dried up. Are we not seeing that right now, Yashara? The Colorado River, that's a huge river, is drying up. Lake Mead is drying up. The Mississippi River, the hugest river in America, Babylon the Great, is drying up. They can't get supplies through that mud good. It's drying up. The economy is drying up. These Babylonians' happiness is drying up. And that's all good. We call her Lord Yahushua. That these devils can't make it no more. That they looking all crazy. They ain't happy no more. That's a good thing, man. So, hey, call Halon Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua. He's fighting on our behalf. And we seeing him. We seeing him, baby. We rooting like, yeah. That's how you do that. So let's go get 2 Kings. It's the same way he attacked ancient Egypt. It's the same way he's attacking Babylon the Great. It's the same thing. Economy getting ate up. People going crazy. It's about to be darkness in this place in a minute. So check it out. This 2 Kings 18:21. Now behold, thou trustest upon the staff of this bruised reed, even upon Egypt, on which if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt unto all that trust on him. So if you got your trust in America, you got these dumb jakes. You're all about America. America, baby. I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna do what I can to help America. Hey man, it's gonna go in their hands and pierce it. What's gonna go in their hands? That device. When that device goes in their hands, because that's what Esau gonna have for them. Esau gonna be like, I can fix it. I got it. I'm gonna put you in a biometric system, put a device in your body, and I'll protect you with my military industrial complex. And that's how you gonna do it. And if you scared, you ain't got faith, don't believe in the Lord, you're gonna go for that. You're gonna trust in this bruised reed, this place that's about to go bye-bye, and then you gonna go bye-bye. That's what's about to happen. And that's what they get for trusting in Babylon the Great, which is nothing but a shadow of ancient Egypt. Spiritually Egypt, the house of bondage, should not have no love for this place at all. Let's check out something else that's interesting that's happening in Babylon the Great. Let's go check that out. Check this out, Yashrala. Watch what this woman got to say.
How you doing? I was talking to one of my friends. He is an attorney and owns a successful practice, and he said that he's having to hire a whole bunch of new lawyers because his firm is filing thousands, not hundreds, thousands of eviction notices and foreclosure notices per week in the state of Georgia and 3 other states. Did y'all hear me? Thousands. Like, real talk, it's really looking scary like 2008, 2009. And what I want to know is, where are these people going to go stay? Like, for real, why is this not what's being discussed on the news every night? Like, we have a really bad housing crisis in this country. And, I've talked and said all this stuff about BlackRock and all these people buying up these houses to rent. Maybe there's going to be some big, huge government contract for Section 8 expansion. How you doing? I was talking to one of...
Now, let's break down, because she's reporting news, but she's lost. She don't know what's going on. She don't know what Esau's doing. But we do know. And if you don't know, I'm going to break it down to you. Now, what Esau's doing is called that gentrification with them. Like she said, BlackRock, that's a company. It's a company that deals with all the money firms. And they're buying up all the houses and jacking the prices up to kick people out of their homes. They're going to cast them out their homes. Now, when people ain't got nowhere to go, what Esau's going to do is he's going to say, I have a house you can stay in. But people going to be like, I don't have any money. I can't afford it. They're going to be like, that's cool. I have a deal. I have a plan. I have a deal. If you take this device, get in this biometric system, then I'll let you stay in this nice big old house over here. And see, if you don't know what the MOTB is, you're going to go for that. So this is all an elaborate trap, a snare that Esau's setting up to put people in a bad way so that he can get them into his MOTB system. And particularly, Yashrala Israel, us. That way we won't be acceptable to Yahweh Shah no more. That's the whole plan. And she said, why this ain't being, put on the news. Esau don't want you to know. He wants he don't want Jake to know about this to the last minute. And he wants Jake to panic. And when Jake panics, they're gonna be like, I got you. Just put this in your body and you can get food, you'll get money, universal basic income that's coming into play. And you can stay in this big, nice house. That's why they're renovating, gentrifying, and making all these houses, man. That's the plan. That's how they're gonna do this. So I'm gonna go get this. And they are doing that. And they said they ain't talking about it because they're going to wait. They're going to hit the people like a last minute whammy. And if you lost at this point, it's real bad for you. So let's go to 2nd Esdras 16 and 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. How are they casting them out their houses? They're doing it by legislation. Driving the rent up. Just making it where you can't afford it no more. Everything's going up except for your paycheck. So they're going to make it where you can't afford that house anymore. You can't afford to stay in that neighborhood no more, the apartment no more. So therefore, only way you're going to afford it is to take, the incoming MOTB. And if not, they're going to say, hey, make it on your own. Go off in the woods. And if you're not like I know, that's the best place to go. Don't take the deal from them. Cause you gonna chew on some hot thermonuclear fire. Taking whatever they got to offer. So that's what Esau's doing. He's making an elaborate trap. They're setting up. They're over in Davos, over there in Europe right now, discussing plans to get their final preparations for the MOTB system right now. They're doing it as we speak right now. They're doing that, Yasharala. So let's leave off this right here. So these people, they want to put everybody in a bad situation. Should they be prepped for the MOTB system? Is what they're doing. And because Yahushua is breathing down their neck. They seeing that river dry up. They seeing that they finances all messed up. People don't want to deal with them no more. Everybody want to go to war with them. They see that. So these devils like they in panic mode. I gotta hurry up and jump on the people before I go by the wayside. Because they with the big thing the elites are worried about is Yahushua. They trying to get their military up right now to fight with Yahushua. They know it's up when Yahushua gets here. They so full of pride they think they can fight and win. So check it out. This is Micah 2:10. Arise and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. So what did Yahweh tell us to do? What did Yahweh Bashem Yahushua tell us to do? He said, arise and depart, for this is not your rest. So basically telling you, don't get attached to these things here. Don't get attached to your house here, your car, your job. All those things we can lose in the blink of an eye. Esau could snatch them right up under us, man. So be ready to be a pilgrim upon the earth. You might have to go from here to here. We might get cast out of our homes. Esau might say, drive our rent up, our mortgage up, drive our, our rent up on our apartments. And then we can't afford it no more. Then we got to do what? Hey, we going to be footing it. It's better to foot it than to take that device. You take the device, you done. Straight up. That's going to be a slow death. Now, if you say no to this devil and give Yahweh Bashem Yahushua a chance to protect you, then you got a shot. Then you got hope. Then the miracles can happen on your behalf that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to open them doors up for us when we have to, lean on our faith. Because we all going to be leaning on our faith, man. We're going to be pushed. Our faith is going to be tested. Best believe that, Yashral. Our faith will be tested. So get ready for that. Get ready for this devil to, try to cast us out of our house. Take our jobs away. They might say, well, if you ain't got this, you can't work. Well, if you ain't got this, you can't buy and sell. We don't went digital with the money. We don't take cash anymore. So if you don't have that, that device, then hey, well, you can't do no business over here. And that's how it's going to roll. So we are prepared to say, all right, and roll on, and rough it. Just like the scripture said, arise and depart. You got to be ready to depart from this world. Like, okay, I'm going to just make it, see if I can make it on the land. See if I, I'm leaning on Yahweh Yahushua to make a way for me. And we got to lock that in, Yahshua. We got to be locked in on that. And we got to be ready. Because this devil, he's making moves. You just seen that clip. They are doing that. And I've been hearing it from people at my job. Their mortgage is going up. People's rent is going up. They're gentrifying. Here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, like low-income apartments, they're gentrifying them. They're remodeling them, making them real nice and jacking the rent way up to where people can't afford it. And I already know how you're going to try to afford it. You got to get the device. And they're doing it like big time around here, Yahshua. So they're doing it in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I know they're doing it probably in your state as well. So get ready. She said Georgia, they doing that. So they doing that nationwide, man. Babylon the Great. This place is drying up. This devil got to, he got to bring it in. So with that, hey, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yahshua, Detail Baba Balt, and Shalom. Kwam Yahshua, baby. Keep the faith, Yahshua. Keep that faith. We gonna need it.